if you don't romance Bull or Dorian and you have them in your party, that they hint that they are now a couple? Was there like, hey, that would be great, or did it just kind of naturally come?
Yeah, that one kind of evolved. That wasn't like set out in the plan, but as they went through and were writing and stuff, that came up as, oh my gosh, that would be so cool. So yeah, that's when they evolved from who those two characters were, and it just made sense that it went that way, and then it was totally fun once we got rolling with that.
It's actually, I think Blackwall's crush on Josephine is the same
Yeah.
thing, and I think there is a value to these are characters who, if you kind of know them well enough, and after say 3 years of development, you probably know them pretty darn well.
Maybe slightly too well.
Yeah, maybe way too well. Knowing like where you know the writer will go, wait, you know what I think would happen, and so that's you know the nice thing about working as a team is you end up with these cool moments where. So Blackwall crushes on Josephine if you're not dating him or her, and you know if so, then he's like, whatever, I'm out, and I'm gonna go make a rocking horse driven. But the big thing is you actually had when we pitched that to the level art team, and I think this is one of the great kudos of some of the collaboration for Inquisition was actually pretty fantastic. Like we had to work with Keep, right? I mean, they were a team unto themselves, which I think was for the best because. If you guys were on the game team, we would have absorbed you. And the art team like was very invested in what was happening. And so I remember that it was like, you know, I think it was Ryan, one of the level artists, heard about this thing, and he went, well, we can put down. And then Jason Hill, one of our scripters, made it conditional so that flowers appeared on Josephine's desk if Blackwall was crushing on her, right? So just little hints like that are like, oh yeah, no, these are people with lives outside of yours, right? And I think DA2 did a good job of establishing like Isabella and Fenris probably hooked up, right? And because she's Isabella, I guess, and wine bottles being thrown. So the end result being that you have these characters that are doing stuff outside of your sphere of influence, and it makes them feel like it's just so much more real, right? Garrison Tally, same thing. So
There are all kinds of discussions, probably, and it's very much for the best. I would guess only about 10% of what the writers are like guessing their characters would do in any given situation and how they would react actually ends up in the game. It's usually the good 10%. There's good reason a lot of the rest of it doesn't go there. But you know, they're people to us, they're characters to us, and we like thinking about what they would do, possibly who they would do.
And on that note, I'd like to thank our panelists for coming out this morning, and thank you to all of you out there as well for coming out so early. We do have plenty more stuff coming up. Up next, we'll be talking about the Keep and telling you guys some more about that. So do stick around. We got plenty of programming throughout the day here at the Bioware base, and